Did you know that women have many choices? Not just one or two guys, but maybe dozens. Especially if she's attractive. Some guys are sliding into her DMs every day. Some exes are still hoping for a second chance. Even guys with more money, higher social status, or better looks. Everything's there, bro, but none of that matters if you understand one important thing. Here's the problem. Most guys are playing in the wrong field. They think, okay, I have to be better than all those other guys. And so they start competing. But that's exactly where the mistake lies. The moment you enter that competition, you're indirectly telling her, you're the prize and I'm the one trying to win you. And boom, right then and there, you've handed all the power to her. You become the guy who can be replaced anytime, disposable, like toilet paper. It's painful, but it's real. Bro, stop being the guy who's auditioning for her, because here's the thing. Most guys are so predictable. Their patterns are so easy to read, praising her nonstop, replying to messages within 2 seconds, over-explaining themselves, rushing to offer help like they're superheroes. And the worst part, being afraid to say no. All that makes you just another guy, just like all the others. She's heard it all before. She's tired of it. What she's looking for isn't a guy who talks sweetly, but a guy who can make her feel something different. So if you want to stand out, do it in a way that's subtle. Be a mystery. Be the guy who's quiet but deep. The guy who doesn't always talk, but when he does, it hits. For example, most guys would say, "You're so beautiful," but try saying, "I can tell from the way you talk that you're the kind of person who doesn't easily show your vulnerable side to just anyone." Boom. In one sentence, you've made her think. You didn't touch her ego. You touched her emotions. You didn't make her feel like a queen on a pedestal. You made her feel noticed. That's different. Women are chased all the time, and oddly enough, the more you chase them, the more they feel you're not a rare man. Because rare men don't seek validation. Rare men aren't needy. In fact, they're calm, focused, and know their own worth. They're not the ones chasing the spotlight. They're the ones who make the spotlight come to them. Most guys don't realize this. They think to win over a woman who has many choices, they have to be the loudest. Big mistake. You don't win because you're the loudest. You win because you make her feel something she can't get from other guys. You don't have to be the richest, the most handsome, or the one with the most time to spare. You just need to be the guy who leaves an emotional footprint that's hard to erase. Like the scent of perfume on a pillow, quietly lingering. How do you do that? Easy. When she's feeling down, a regular guy will say, "Poor thing, if you want to talk, just let me know." That's sweet, but it's basic. But you say, "Don't pretend everything's fine. If you're feeling messed up, it's okay. I'm here not to judge, but to let you be yourself." Crazy, right? That's not just talk, that's experience. You give her a sense of security. You become her place to return to. You become the energy that calms her down. And bro, women can get addicted to that feeling. Because other guys are too busy showing who they are. But you're showing her a feeling she can't get from anywhere else. Now, listen carefully. You don't win her with logic, you win her with emotion. You make her feel something she can't explain, and that's where your strength lies. Now the question is, how can you appear strong without looking desperate? There are a few key principles you need to understand. First, never be available 24/7. Seriously, don't be the guy who's always on standby like customer service. You have a life, a schedule, a mission. Show that. Second, respond calmly, not panicking. She replies after 2 hours, don't reply in 2 minutes. Match the pace, you don't have to rush. Third, don't change your plans just because of her. If you've made plans to hang out with your friends, go ahead. If you have a gym session, stick to it. She'll respect you more because you have principles. Fourth, show that your life is still fun with or without her. Post about your activities, your achievements, your hobbies, but not to flex. Show that you're living life fully. That makes you rare, and rarity equals value. Remember this, your strongest position is when you can honestly say, if she leaves, I'm okay. Ironically, that's what will make her stick around more. Now, do you want to know why this is so powerful? Because here's the thing. Women won't choose a guy who's just nice and works hard. They choose the guy who makes them feel like they're on an emotional roller coaster with him at the wheel. You have to be unpredictable but still consistent. The guy who can make her laugh, then suddenly take the conversation deep. The guy who doesn't always invite her to a standard dinner, but to something different, like a painting class with drinks or a spontaneous midnight road trip. That's how you do it, bro. Make her remember the moments, not the price. You also have to understand how to be a guy with many layers. If you're ambitious but spiritual, give her both. If you're sociable but reflective, show that side. Women love mystery, but not the kind that confuses them, the kind that makes them curious. And one more thing. Train your ability to play on an emotional level. Women are emotional beings, logic comes second. They can have everything logically, but they'll still choose the guy who makes them feel alive. To make it even more impactful, try saying this every now and then, calmly. Most guys just want to impress you, but I want you to remember me. And I'm sure you'll remember this sentence. Simple, but the effect is huge. She'll think, why did he say that? What does he mean? And from there, curiosity will grow. And once curiosity sets in, it's game over. You don't need to be the ideal guy. Just be the experience she can't get from any other guy. That's what makes you the choice, not just an option. Lastly, bro, most guys give up at this point. They've tried hard, sending messages every day, buying her things, giving her excessive attention, but they forget. Women don't chase what's easy to get. They chase what makes them afraid of losing it. So give her a sense of loss, not through ghosting, but through your energy that doesn't give everything away. If she pulls away, don't panic. If she gives strange signals, don't overthink. Relax, stay cool. Women crave clarity, and when she feels you're fine even though she's pulling away, she'll think, why isn't he panicking? He seems like he's still happy. And boom, curiosity turns into attraction. So, remember this principle. Match her effort, not her energy. If she lowers her intensity, follow her lead. It doesn't mean you're playing hard to get, but you're showing that your life keeps moving, with or without her. For example, if she cancels plans last minute, you reply, okay, no problem. I've got time to hang with my friends. Simple, but it shows her you have value, you're unshaken, and you have a full life. And believe me, at that point, you're no longer the guy chasing her, you're the guy she's chasing. Because for her, losing you is a real risk. Thank you. I hope this was helpful.